Hey everybody, welcome back. You're watching another Magic the Gathering Arena video. I'm TOS and this is Hello Good Game. Today we have the competitive meta game challenge coming up. So you can't lose, and when you do lose, you're out. So no 3 losses, right? You're only allowed the 1 loss here. And a lot of packs up for grabs. If you can get 7 wins straight, that is 5,000 gold and 30 packs. That's like 35 packs. That is a lot of cards. We had 20 packs for 6 wins, 10 packs for 5 wins, 5 packs for 4 wins, 3 packs for 3, 1 for 2, and just some gold for 1 win. So it will be best of 3, and you're not allowed to lose one of the best of 3. So this is potentially like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 continuous wins, potentially. Well, actually not. Just 21 games total because you couldn't, like if you were winning 2 in a row, that would cut it down by 7. Anywho, we think the best deck that we should be using for this is the Boros Feathered. We have 4 Defiant Strikes, 4 God's Willings, 4 Reckless Rage, 4 Shock, 4 Adanto Vanguard, 4 Dreadhorde Arcanist, 4 10th District Legionnaire, 3 Gideon Blackblade, 2 Legion Warboss, 4 Feathered the Redeemed, 1 Ajani Adversary of Tyrants, 6 Plains, 6 Mountains, 4 Clifftop Retreats, 4 Sacred Foundries, and 2 Temple of Triumph. You should have 4 Temple of Triumphs, but I do not have the land nor the rares to spend on the land, so this is what we're working with. We have a little bit of a sideboard because it is best of 3. So we have 2 Demystify, 2 Lava Coil, 3 Prison Realm, and 2 Ixalan's Binding. We'll go up to 4 Prison Realms. So 3/4 of a sideboard. There's a couple things I didn't have. Dire Fleet, the Red Pirate, Dire Fleet something. He's in there. And we also have another Ajani in there as well. So that is that. And the way this deck is working is very simple. 10th District Legionnaire absolutely ruins the game. And if you can get 10th District Legionnaire out there with Feathered the Redeemed, you will double ruin the game. So when Feathered is on the battlefield, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery that targets a creature you control, you're actually going to get it back into your hand at the end of your turn. So this is absolutely madness, because we have Defiant Strike for 1, God's Willing for 1, and Reckless Rage for 1. So this basically is a draw engine that comes back. This is a protection engine that comes back. And this is a damage that comes back. And the great part about Reckless Rage is when we cast it on our 10th District Legionnaire, it triggers 10th District Legionnaire prior to the damage from Reckless Rage. So it'll become a 3/3, then deal 2 damage to it. So it'll be a 3/1, and you're dealing 4 damage to another creature. That's disgusting. So, I was playing this last night. I don't know if anyone was on the stream or not. We went 6-0 or 7-0. So that was incredible. I believe we should have pretty good luck with it today. If you've been following along, I guess thank you. And if you're not following along yet and this is your first video, make sure to subscribe. Oh, we're going to cancel this and go best of 3 because we're practicing for the metagame challenge. For once, it let us out. Anywho, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. You'll be entered in to win a buttload of gems, 500,000 to be in fact. That's all you have to do, subscribe to the channel. Anything above and beyond that is duly noted and super appreciated. With that being said, welcome to the channel, and let's get into some best of 3 action here. We're going to play first, and we definitely need to mulligan this. And we're going to keep this. We have a Vanguard, 2 Shocks, a Defiant Strike, no 10th District Legionnaire, no Feathered. But sometimes that's what you got to do. keeping 6. And I might throw the shock land away. And I'll play the mountain for my shock. We have a War of the Spark creature here. Let's see what he has to play. I'm sure he has a Llanowar Elf as well. But I do have a shock open, so that makes things risky biscuits. Goes for it anyways. I will immediately rebuttal with his greatest fears. We continue to pull land. Here comes our Vanguard. Nice little creature. 3/1 attacking. Ooh, we do see a swamp though. Potentially looking at a cast down. We'll continue to play. Here comes our Dreadhorde Arcanist for the double shock. Getting just a little bit more damage in. So he's going to cast down. Oh, he does not. That's an incredible move. Just go straight into his Jadelight Ranger. Draw the land and his beautiful elemental, which he puts in the graveyard. Alrighty then. So this should be pretty easy. We're just grabbing his Ranger, killing that. We can attack now, and we will use our shock from the graveyard. So great value. You're getting 2 shocks basically for each shock, ideally. So a deck with 8 shocks is substantial. That's a lot of spot removal or damage if you need it. He does get his island out. It is the last day of our business affair today, so we will be on here more frequently come the weekend. I'm not sure he understands how this works, but we'll continue just like this, and we are definitely casting this. That was plain as day and unavoidable, so I'm not sure what's going on there, to be honest. Down to 7, we'll shock on his turn, and we have lethal next. Because of Defiant Strikes, +1/+0. So he'll need a blocker. Stuck on 4 lands, no red, no elementals. He could put down a branch or a Wild Growth Walker into now even a Jadelight Ranger. Plays Nissa. That's interesting.
I protect that which cannot protect itself.
I mean, I can double cast my shock on his land, so really it's not that interesting. Oh, and that's GG's, boys. There's one shock. Give him a good game. That's pretty cool. There we go. There's our second shock on his land. That's gone, and we're cleared 2 damage. And next turn we can kill just with Feathered, I suppose. Nissa did push us back a turn. And he does have access to quite a bit of land. But it may be too little too late. He has to spot remove my Feathered for sure. And then also needs to survive having 2 attackers. Because I can double cast Defiant Strike on the Dreadhorde. So it would be a 3/3. He's casting it quite aggressively. He's got 6. 6 in the pocket. And let's see what he does with it. Oh, he untaps 2 of them. Back up to 6. He adjusted his totals a little bit. Looks like he's removing my Feathered and a land. Which is not really that bad. That's still it.
Wary of the ground you walk on.
A stunning first victory. Oh, my lantern. He's just going to be chipped and chapped about this. Another land. So that's that. It's pretty easy to just have complete control with this deck. I do run into a little bit of trouble against the Esper decks. This is why we have Ixalan's Binding and Prison Realm. I'm not sure there's anything we really need to change. He was just playing creatures and we removed them. He's playing elementals. We're just going to leave it. Our opponent's still sideboarding. I think against elementals, we're really good. It's one of our better matchups. Just because it's so creature intensive and they are all kind of relying on each other. And we're just so easily able to pick them off one at a time. So this is a great hand. It could be a little bit better. This could be a Defiant Strike, right? Entering tapped here. Looks like our opponent's already having better land luck. We have a Wild Growth Walker on deck. Three shocks in the pocket. Getting hit for 3. Here's the walker. Here's the land. Here's the double shock, my friend. So we'll use those later, obviously. We are saving our Reckless Rage for another Wild Growth Walker because it is an instant, which is a little bit broken, if you ask me. Our opponent striking back for 3. To another Wild Growth Walker, which is actually ideal. Because now we're going to pick it off like this. And the land can go. No land needed. Especially not a red land. Oh, when we pull a plains, that's far superior. Striking the iron for 5. We do have a Vanguard on tap. Hopefully we don't see a 3rd and 4th Wild Growth Walker. Oh my god. As long as he doesn't play land and an Explore creature, we are still okay for business. Four attackers here. Let's see how he deals combat damage. That's a mistake, my friend. Getting rid of his 3rd tree here, which I believe it was worth losing one of our 10th District Legionnaires for that. He has massive card advantage on us, but we do have the field for 7. 8, actually, because our token. Hopefully going after our Adanto Vanguard. Clearly going to take our Legion Warboss. That's great for him. Still all attacking. Down to 5. Ending your turn. Pulls a land or elf, we pull another land. But we are attacking. And now we will pay the life for our Vanguard, keeping him alive, therefore keeping us alive. He has a 4th tree, I'm sure of it. A Merfolk Branchwalker, that's okay. And he gets himself another land. Up to 3 land here, though. He has something he's able to play. We're just not sure what. He's really debating on it. Finale of Eternity. Destroy up to 3 target creatures with toughness X or less if X is... Does indestructible stop destroy? Normally my coach is here and he helps me out with that. Let me look that up real quick. Dun 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 dun. Something I should know for myself. If a creature with lethal damage on it stops being indestructible, it is destroyed on the next time state-based actions are checked. Being indestructible stops only effects that would destroy the permanent. So he would stay, which is perfect. We will shock this Branch Folkwalker and hit again for 3. We just need 1 more hit. He plays a Nissa. We just need to double cast one of these 3 shocks. 4 shocks in our graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, this is a bit of a turn because I've chucked myself into such low health that he only needs to attack this turn. That's actually a good game, though. We are very lucky ducklings to pull a 10th District Legionnaire with haste basically shock. So that is how to go 2-0 in best of 3 with Boros Feathered. Again, pretty busy day. I will do one more match here, but I can't be here very long. We have a lot of things to get ready. It's still quite early, and then we've got to head out and set up. So let's get into another match. If you liked that first match and you've not yet done it, slap that subscribe button and get your hat in to enter those gems. If you've seen any plays you didn't like, definitely pop those in the comments. Let me know what I should have done better. Maybe you guys can be my magic coaches as well. Yeah. We are barreling towards the 100 subscriber amount as well, so we should hit that soon. We're playing first, and we have one of the best hands we could possibly get, except for the fact that it doesn't have any of those one-drop spells, Defiant Strike, Reckless Rage, and God's Willing. So ideally, we're going to hand with 3 land, a 10th District, a Feathered, a Defiant Strike, and a God Willing. That is ideal. Throw a Reckless Rage in there, and now we're cooking with fire. We're doing some severe mulliganing here, I believe, on the behalf of Ethan R. Jones. We're starting with our Sacred Foundry. I will play our Arcanist first, just because we get to double cast any spells that we may need to. So obviously he could counter one, but is he going to be able to counter the secondary? Oh! It is a Simic deck of sorts. Very interesting, I suppose. I guess we could start with our Gideon Blackblade and just ramp up that exile non-land permanent.
Gods bless us in our righteous cause.
We'll always go lifelink, I suppose.
Share in my
I
life.
don't think we'll be destroyed. I'm not sure what he'd be casting a flash for 2 that's got more than 3 attack. Or even 3 attack, you know what I mean? Grabbing the little bit of health, start to spread the gap. Maybe he has a growth spiral he's holding on to, I'm thinking. And an evolution stage or something, that's why he wants to save it, I don't know. What do you guys think? What decks this guy played? Pardon my yawns. Late nights, early mornings lately. Ooh, we see a Blast Zone. Excuse me. So Blast Zone kind of screws us a little bit. I guess we'll go Feathered. He's a very high priority target. We're going to do Indestructible. This time we sent some voodoo about.
Prepare for battle.
Getting our first hit with Gideon's Backblade in. It's always fun to hit for 4. Our opponent is opting. I'm not sure that's good play. Sends shivers down my spine when someone plays an op. It's like, what's going on here? Both Blast Zones are still at 1. Tossing our Feather up with some lifelink, I believe.
I believe in you, friend.
Seven, 8, 9, 10 damage here. We'll only have 4 left for next turn. And our Gideon is in removal mode, so we should be able to remove whatever he decides to play. And we'll get a Vanguard out just so we can pay life to keep it on the field. We buen? So we're still able to execute a win against no creatures. Just draw cards, I guess. As long as we don't have our 1-drop spells. Wilderness Reclamation. I'm not sure that does anything for him. Into an Opt. Wilderness Wreck is great if you can stabilize with it, but that's not happening here. I have too many attackers. Woo! Bless me. So we're actually getting rid of his Wilderness Reclamation, which is a lot of fun. For me, anyways. That's the Backblade, boy. Only 4 attackers. It's not so bad. Preventing all combat damage this turn. Not bad. He could also put his blast zone up to 2. Feathered's worth 3. Gideon's worth 3. Vanguard will survive, I believe. Yeah. Indestructible prevails against destroy targets, or destroy effects. As we've discovered and learnt for ourselves finally. Shouldn't rely on other people, even though we all do. That guy really stung around, hung around. I don't even know what we're playing against. I guess I'll just leave it. Don't change something that's not broken, right? So, definitely another reminder to subscribe to the channel. Your chance at winning free gems. We are barreling towards the Phase 2 giveaway. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch the video. Rewatch it if you've already seen it. If you're curious, that is. If not, then just wait and you'll hear about it for sure. Yeah, we've got a couple decks to make on request. I've just been filling these ones because it's basically done. It's not so much thought on my own end, other than just playing the deck. But come this weekend, we're going to do those couple deck requests. I know Gizmo sent in an idea, as well as Helvino has a deck. So we'll get those out of the way. And then, yeah, we'll see what next week brings. I don't know if there's any tournaments or anything this weekend. I've not looked yet. I've just been too busy. 1.5 minutes to sideboard for your opponent. He took a full minute and 5 seconds. Hopefully he figured some stuff out. Hopefully he lets us go first. We always appreciate that. It's not a bad hand. with a Sacred Foundry into a Clifftop Retreat into a 10th District Legionnaire. Ooh. Excuse me, I went breakfast a little quick today. I was hungry. Hit up the McDonald's, some sausage and eggers. Oh my god. It's probably so bad for you, but not probably. It is so bad for you. So damn greasy. But I love it. So we're just going to start hammering him with our 10th district here. Boom. That's 2, my friend. He did get 2 breeding pools out to open the game, though, into a Narset, so that's a little aggressive. I don't know why Narset is in a Simic deck. Let's just keep crushing. Yeah, I like the shock. Kill a Narset here.
You are a mighty warrior. I concede.
Narset did jank up our draw on Defiant Strike, but that's fine. We still got to scry from our 10th district. Paying life. Dawn for Dreams. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. Put 2 of them in your hand, the rest of them on the bottom of your library in random order. Nice. What a good way to spend your turn. 2 cards out of 7. Not bad. That's like the ultimate scry. Dawn from Dreams. Drawn from Dreams. Sorry, not dawn. We got a couple little koi fish here. Swimming around. Like the fish do in the vortex there. This guy thinks he's hot bananas. Let's show him what bananas are made from. He still needs to play quite a bit of things, though. Like, sure, he has 4 mana going to 5. But what's he going to play with it? A Wilderness Reclamation. I mean, that's great. So great that I'm going to double cast my Defiant Strike, you jerk. And you're going to have to counter my Defiant Strike. Still triggering our 10th district, so at least we'll get a scry, even if he can't counter. Or even if he does counter. There is just so much power in the Boros army that it is unfathomable. Obviously, he can't play... Oh, he can. He can. He's got mana for it. Another 10th district can sit right there. That's groovy. He takes it? Okay, preventing combat damage. That's fine. My turn. I should have played my secondary Dreadhorde Arcanist. Spazzed out a little harder. This guy is not doing well. What is he searching for, you guys? Has anyone seen this deck? I don't know. He needs another prevent all combat damage, I think. And he just is going to always need that. I don't understand. Search for Escanta. Great. Ooh, he has something to play here. That makes more sense. This is the first time we've been faded in in the game for a long time because we don't typically play best of 3. So he does get an extra turn, but whatever will he do with that turn? It's basically like 2 turns because he has... He could take Narset out, I guess, but what good is that? Oh, preventing all combat damage again for 2. I see. He's going to try to limp dick along. Excuse me. So this match just got a lot more interesting. Obviously, that's why that card is super duper banned in regular play. Do you think he has another? He must. No, counters insight. $40 cards left in his library. It's unlikely that he pulls so many. He's wondering if he searches Ascanta. Kind of making him think about it, right? He's like, should I just take the 4 damage? We're going to stack these on top right now. Getting rid of his Tomeo as well.
Our time together is finished.
And there's your damage prevention, friend. You get to go again. Take 10 turns. See if I care. We're going to beat him down here. We had a little bit of bad luck at the end of that, but we should be able to make it work. We're going to have to get rid of our Ajani, sadly. We got rid of that land because there's a good chance we'll draw a better one. Which we didn't. We drew the exact same land, so it's a really good thing we got rid of that first Clifftop Retreat. I don't know if that works or not. Let's try it out. If he blocks, I think it's his call. Nice. We have legitimately no way to remove that. Let's just spaz out. It doesn't do any good blocking. We're going to bash and bash. All we need is a feather. Ooh. He took the hits for that. Gideon's better than the land, am I correct? Really powering up our 10th district here. Stops 1 damage. Nice. We do have him on his back heels again. Hopefully we'll shut him down to whatever he's trying to do. Hell, Blast Zone really hooped us last game.
I will defend the weak at every opportunity. I will lend you my strength.
He thinks protection's cool. I think it's cool too. Oh, Reckless Rage can stay right there. Actually, no, it shouldn't. It should go to the bottom. Who am I kidding? There we go. Get rid of you. Stack that shock on top. I feel like that was a huge mistake on his behalf. No damage, sadly. He's holding on. He's going to need some good luck, though. Another Escantas. No good. This is probably a land he drew. He's got Sicilian Drakes and Root Snares in his graveyard, so he could Tameo.
Dueling you will be excellent research.
Really?
Let me aid your research.
Your light will cleave the darkness.
He took it. I think that's game. He's a pretty good player, so I don't want to say good game until it's really over. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm surprised he took that first shock. Really? The Blast Zone went down to the graveyard. That's interesting. He definitely needs more Root Snares, that's for darn sure.
The
Takes
story
another.
holds our future.
Get an Narset now. Interesting.
Encounter no obstacles. Meditate and prepare.
And he gets a Nexus of Fate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It costs 7 though. Let's see how this works out for us. We're going to stack that on top. We're exiling his Timeo, bringing in our secondary Gideon. We'll just do an old-fashioned plus here. You can have indestructible. And it's our opponent's go now. He's going for the blast zone removal, which I totally respect.
Own your prowess.
Every story is an opportunity for new data.
So this was the Timeo root snare combo. Apparently you can't get through it. It's really been pissing me off, I know that much.
Discarded.
Just total pacifism. What's this guy's win condition, you know what I mean?
Share in my light.
What?
My research has been compromised.
Why didn't he prevent the damage? Maybe he had to go, maybe he's sick of it. Maybe he realized he didn't have a win condition. Hey, I'm grateful though. That's super cool. We've been here for almost an hour. So this deck just won 2 in a row, right? So in the metagame challenge, we would at least be sitting at 1,500 gold and 1 pack and working our way up to 3 packs. And I think beyond, because it's a pretty strong deck. We didn't face any Espers, but when you guys do face the Espers, put the Prison Realms in, put the Ixalan's Bindings in, and pray, and I will pray for you as well. If you guys like this video, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like and comment down below all the wonderful things that you thought, maybe even the not so wonderful as well. And we will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you all have a really good day. Take care of yourselves.